Hey, yo, what's the deal? That's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I'm saying? As of this recording, it is 6:42 p.m. and the upload time is 11:30 and, 2025. So I want to talk about something that was very, very, very noticeable last night at Slammiversary. And that was with Tessa Blanchard, right? Tessa Blanchard is a piece of shit individual. Let's keep it a stack. She is a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? And, at my, I was going to say at my job, speaking of my job, the opponent who she wrestled, Indy Hartwell, there was this brown skin chick who used to work at my job who looked exactly like her. Cute and everything, right? Indy Hartwell's cute as shit too. But the crowd basically let Tessa know how they felt about her, right? And, that was basically like the main sticking point of last night's show, right? Last night's pay-per-view. Tessa Blanchard will never shake off the racism allegations, ever. Never. At this point, they're going to follow her for the rest of her career. You know what I'm saying? Which I now know, and now I'm highly doubtful, like never before, that WWE will never sign this bitch. They will never sign Tessa Blanchard. If you think they are, still, you got to be out of your fucking mind. If Long Island, basically, or Queens, NYC, if they let her know how they truly felt, saying this is, she's a racist, you think that WWE is going to change all that if they ever do sign her? Fuck no. Hell no. This proved that this is one of the worst signings possibly in TNA history because of, the baggage that she brings. Not only the baggage that she brings, but also, the fact that she didn't apologize. That bitch didn't fucking apologize. There's reports saying that he did, that she didn't say sorry. She didn't do any of that. She didn't talk to the crowd. She didn't talk to anybody. You know what I'm saying? And you want me to sit there and say that, well, she changed. That bitch didn't fucking change. Like, okay, we didn't hear anything from, about her since she came back to TNA, but that's because she had no choice but to shut the fuck up. Like she wants to go to WWE, but does WWE want her? That's the thing. And now, with what we seen yesterday, and you know why I pointed out to yesterday? Because they was in a big arena. They was in a big fucking arena. And mind you, this was, WWE also had a lot to do with this show. So if you don't think that there were scouts from WWE seeing what's, seeing every single body there who they could potentially sign, you don't think that with Tessa Blanchard, they went back to Stamford, Connecticut and was like, I don't know about this one. Because, the racist chant, and the allegations, that basically gave her a black mark in the industry. Like, it gave her a black mark in her career. Now, I mean, like, she will always carry that mark for the rest of her career. Bar none. Bottom fucking line. You know what I mean? Like, she will always, at this point, until the day that she retires, she will always have those racist allegations on her. Always. You know what I mean? She's just as, people like her, Alberto Del Rio, you know what I mean? Like, those people are extremely, they are liability. They are a fucking liability. And if you honestly think that, like, New Jack was also a liability, You know what I mean? But if you think that, WWE is actually going to go and scoop her up, you are sadly fucking mistaken. You're sadly mistaken. You can tell when not even AEW wants you. That's how you know you're really fucking toxic. You are very fucking toxic, yo. You're toxic. You know what I mean? And the fact that there are people, I'm pretty sure there are people who do not want to work with her. You know what I mean? Remember when Jordan Grace had to job to her? Remember the video that came out? Jordan Grace didn't even hug her. You know what I mean? Jordan Grace did not hug this bitch. One fucking bit. Because she know why. You know what I mean? Like, Tessa Blanchard is a piece of shit. So, why would you even want to bring someone like that into your locker room? You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck would you even want to do that? You know? I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know. That, like I said, that was the sticking point, from Slammiversary last night. With this bitch, big chin ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, her career, like I said, do I think this was a bad move in retrospect on TNA's part? Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Because this is always going to be carried on forever. And now I'm hearing that, and I don't know if this is storyline-wise, that she's going to be suspended out indefinitely. I don't know. I don't know what this means. But I'll tell you one thing. If WWE does wind up buying TNA, I now honestly, just like with Alberto Del Rio, I now honestly do not see WWE even picking up Tessa Blanchard's contract. There's no way. There is no fucking way that you can do that. No way. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know how they even would sniff, bringing this chick in here. I don't know how you could do that. I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, TNA, they made a giant mistake. They made a brutal fucking mistake when they signed this bitch last year. Like, that was a brutal mistake. And you're starting to see it. You're starting to see why. You're starting to see why. Again, if the New York City crowd in a big arena is chanting that, right? Imagine if this is a big if she walls up in WWE, you don't think they're gonna chant that shit either? You don't think that the chants are gonna bleed over into the WWE universe? You are sadly mistaken if you don't think that's gonna happen, B. I mean, come on, G. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be this fucking stupid if you think they're not even, if you think WWE is even considering signing her. I doubt they're signing her. I doubt they're going to sign her. I think after last night, we seen, her chances in going to WWE go up in smoke. I hate to keep it, and I'm keeping it a stack with y'all. I don't give a fuck if she's 29 years old. I don't give a fuck. I do not care. Because the way how this bitch come off, I'll go even more. I'll go one further. I would rather sign Mercedes Moné back to WWE way more than I would Tessa Blanchard. I would. Shit. Let me go a little bit more further. I would sign Cameron. Y'all know Cameron. Funkadactyls. Her, Brodus Clay, and someone by the name of Naomi. Remember that? I would rather sign her back than I would Tessa Blanchard into the company. I would rather sign Blue Pants way more than I would sign Tessa Blanchard. I mean, yo, B, like she's, she has an asterisk, on her career, man. And it's fucked up because she's talented. She's a great wrestler. But man, oh man, the shit that you see, boy, man, the racist shit, no bueno, B. No bueno. I'm about to be out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely holler at y'all tomorrow, and I hope there's some news that comes out on a Tuesday. All right, how about y'all? Peace.